Hey, welcome back. My name is Ebony. I am the CEO of Ebony's Mobile Notary. I am the founder of 757 Notary Sisters, the owner operator of Boss Events, and this is the 5th time of me trying to record this video. Gonna try to keep it short. I went back and forth on topics that I'm going to talk about. We're gonna see. I'll probably get blacklisted from a whole bunch of signing services, but it is what it is. Because we're gonna talk about these low fees that I'm taking it for the experience. Stop playing, baby. Let's talk about it. Maybe you don't know what a title company is. Maybe you don't know who the lender is. Maybe you don't know what a bank is. I don't know what you know. But I'm going to give you a scenario. This is how the scenario is going to play out. And hopefully after you watch this, you will understand why we say stop taking those low fees. Stop. All right. So anybody can own a signing service, right? As long as you have, your shit together. So pretend, because I do not own a signing service. I do not want one. I'm not interested in one. No. Everybody's like, Ebony, start a signing service. No. Okay? So let's just put that out there. No, I don't want one. Anyway, but pretend like I did. I get a signing from my direct. Say a direct title company, it could be a lender, it could be a real estate agent, from whoever my direct contact is. Say I get a signing. They're going to pay me $200 to go to Norfolk, Virginia and execute a purchase, right? But I own a signing service. So instead, I'll still collect my $200, right? But I'm gonna dispatch it out to a third party, which would be one of you guys. So say I dispatch it out to the person who I always be, Carla. And say I use Sign and Order as my platform to dispatch out my signings, right? So Sign and Order would take a fee, whatever their fee is. And mind you, remember, we still working with this $200. And I send out that signing for $60. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna take it because I want the experience. Mind you, this package is 180 pages. Yeah, that's a good number. 180 pages, and you got to print 2 of them too. And we're gonna say, well, Carla, she lives in Virginia Beach. Okay, and I'm gonna send her out on this signing for $60. Now, mind you, the signing is paying $200. I'm gonna keep $140, and I'm never gonna move. Carla's gonna be the one that's gonna do all the work. She's gotta print the documents. She's got to print not just the document. She's got to print 2 sets. Remember, 180 plus 180. Do that math. How many sheets of paper come in a ream of paper? In a pack of paper? 500 sheets. She almost threw her whole pack right there. She's got to print the documents. She's got to go execute the documents. Then she's got to scan the documents back. Then she's got to send the documents back to title. All for $60. While I do nothing other than find somebody to go do the signing, and I keep $140. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And my thing is, fair is fair. And I get it, because I'm the one that's marketing my business to obtain these direct clients. I get all of that. I understand it. So if I own the signing service, I'm not. But if I did, because I do get $200 closings all the time. This is a $200 check right here. So it happens. I get them all the time. It's not unheard of. So if I owned a signing service, I would pay my people that $125. Which, look, I get that. I get signings for $125. And then the signing service keeps the $75. So stop taking these signings for $60 and letting the company keep that 140. And trust me, signings come out for bigger than that. They can be bigger than that. It can be for $250. It can be for $300. I've had a $300 signing. I've only had it when I've had multiple signers. I think the last time I had a $300 signing was earlier in the week. And what it was it was 2 purchases. She was buying 2 lots. And each one of those purchases was for $150, right? Each one. And that was through a bank. Yeah. So I didn't mind. I knew that I was taking it. But say that I wasn't taking it, say it was somebody else, and I was a signing service, I probably would have paid them $100 for each one, and I would have kept the $50. You see what I'm saying? So know your worth. Again, and it's part of your why when you're starting your business and your goals and what you have for your expectations for your business. I do not take a signing for less than $90. And 90 is normally a seller's. I'll do a HELOC every once in a while for $75. Every once in a while, I'll do a HELOC for $75. And it's only with certain companies like the ones that pay in like 2 days. Because it's $75 real quick. And a HELOC, normally both sets come in them. And it might be 32 pages. And normally it's like right around the corner or either at a bank that's close to me or if I don't have to print the documents. But if I'm printing, baby, we don't print for no less than $100. Paper, toner, that printer, all of those things have expenses. So hopefully you get it. The signings are going down, but the people who are giving you out the signings are still getting the same fee. The same fee. The same fee. So you're like, oh, well, I only want to do it just to get some experience. Then what? Who are you to say, how do they know that you have experience? What are you going to tell them? What if they say, well, now I've done 100 closings. I don't want to be paid $60. I want to be paid $100. You know what they're going to say? Well, experience means that you have over 2 years and over 5,000 closings. So then now you stuck at that $60. Why? When you just could have came out the gate with the standard already set for your business. Because again, title, the lender, the real estate agent, they're getting their fee. Stop being cut. The notary is so important in this transaction. These documents do not get recorded without our notarization. Stand in that. Stand in the fact that you, not only do you have your documents well prepared and ready to be presented, but you're providing excellent customer service. You're going above and beyond, and that your business is way worth more than $60. Way more than $60. Ain't no way in the God's green earth that I'm printing 300 pages, driving 30 miles, scanning, and dropping documents for $60. Stop. And it's up to us to set the bar because like they said, like I've even had this conversation with them when they put out that signing for 70. I countered back at 90. Then they called, they was like, you really not gonna do it for 70? No. They was like, so you only way you'll do is for 90? Well, no, really the only way I'm gonna do it is for 125 because now you playing with me. They say, oh, well, we gonna find somebody that's gonna do it for 70. Cool. But they left it on my dashboard. So I was able to open it up after they found somebody that was gonna do it for 70, and it was 218 pages. Who the heck? 218 pages? That's crazy. And you're gonna do it for $70. Cool. You look good doing that. So that is on that with fees. Like, stop, because everybody else is still getting a number except for us, because we are taking those low fees, talking about we just want to do it for the experience. When was the last time you took a job that paid you $25 an hour and you said, hey, pay me $5 an hour until I get comfortable? Who took that job? Who, where, why? Why would you do that? Please help me help you. Why? And that's, I see it all the time. Oh, I don't care what nobody say. I'm taking these $35 HELOCs and I'm taking everything. Man, you know how much wear and tear that is on your car, on your back, on your printer, on your everything. If you just set the standards for your business right out the gate and you say, well, I don't know how to do that. That's when you go and get you a mentor. That's when you go and do these mock signings. That's when you have these one-on-ones. I've told y'all in the group, there are loan documents. Why don't you, and say you don't want to pay nobody, because I get it. Everybody like, oh, I'm tired of paying for stuff. Why wouldn't you print out the free documents? Go get your son, go get your daughter, go get your friend, and do a pretend signing. You got the documents. They in the files tab for free. And I got them in where they're mixed with letter and legal. So that you know exactly how to print these documents. And then maybe you can even set it up as a friend's day and be like, hey, meet me at, so that you know exactly what it's like to print the documents, put them in your little folder, get in your car, go drive to whatever place that you and your friend want to meet at, and do a signing with your friend with the documents. Bring those same documents back, use your mobile scanner in practice, scan them back to your computer, and then look, you just did it. And then just pretend, even if you need to practice putting documents in an envelope, which I don't understand why you need practice with that, pretend to put them in the envelope, and you can even drive to the FedEx if you want to just pretend. There go your training right there. If you are so, I'm uncomfortable, there are flashcards in the group that will tell you everything that you need to know. Hey, this is your closing disclosure. Here is your loan amount, your interest rate, your principal and interest, your taxes and insurance, and here is your estimated monthly payment. This was your closing costs and the cash to close. Guess what? That piece of paper is in the files tab, a closing disclosure. This is the note. This is your promise to pay. We are talking about this property in this amount through this lender at this interest rate, with your first payment being due on this day. Like, I can't stress enough when people go, I was just doing it for what experience? Can we read? We're all adults. All of us, we're all adults. And I always ask people that, they be like, I want to make sure I got enough experience. Can you read? I learned how to read, way back a long time ago. I may not be the strongest reader, but I definitely can read, right? So I can do this job. My thing is, gas is $4 a gallon. Toner is $168. I think a ream of paper, I just bought a 10-pack of paper. I think that was like $62. I just bought a thing of legal paper. I think that was like $76. Like, know your worth. Know your worth, okay? And remember, they're still getting paid the full fee, because I'm still getting paid my full fee. So I've showed you real checks that I just showed you. It's really out there. I have more checks that I need to print out in cash, but I know my worth, right? I know my worth. I know that Ebony's Mobile Notary is going to give you 5-star customer service. I know that Ebony's Mobile Notary documents are going to be printed out and presented to your client great. I know that I am going to scan you back these documents, upload their IDs, and I'm going to ship those documents to the FedEx or the UPS in a timely manner. I know this, right? I can do this, right? And I don't mind doing it. But you ain't about to sit on that $200 and think that you're going to give me 60 of it, and while you do nothing and I go and do all the work. And again, I could be a signing service because I get these high ticket dollar signings. But guess what? I still like doing it. I still like doing my signings. I don't mind. I was never, a lot of people, they enter into business and, and I understand what they're saying is that the goal is for the business to be like automated and self-ran and you don't have to do nothing and you're just getting the bag. I'm there with some of my other businesses, like say my Etsy store or some of my affiliates or whatnot. But I still enjoy doing loan signings. I don't mind going out and doing them. I'm not trying to pass off all my loan signings. Even the signings that I do pass off, I don't take a fee. Not at all. I do not take a fee. If there is a signing, like sometimes the title company be like, Ebony, I really need this signing done. I can't find anybody, da-da-da-da-da. I know that you have that directory. Can you go on ahead? When I do that, I give them 100% of the fee because why? I'm not a signing service and I don't want to pretend to be a signing service, right? That's not my goal. That's not in my business plan. But I also know that these high ticket signings are still out there. I also know that I get signings for $200 all the time. I get signings at a high ticket. You can always look on it's either on the altar or either on the closing disclosure and you can see what title got paid for the notary fee. Sometimes it's $200, sometimes it's $250, sometimes it's $175. It's on there because ultimately the client is the one that's really paying because it's coming out of their loan. But if you continue to take low fees, they're going to continue to send them out and they are going to continue to sit back, right? Right? So know your worth in your business. Know your worth. And that's all I got. That's all I got this week. I got a busy week ahead of me. I got 3 weddings this week. Today is April the 23rd, and I've got 8 loan closings this week. I've got checks to cash, scripts to write, shit to do. But I know my worth. I know my worth. Every single signing that I'm taking, I had one yesterday that was for $125. Tomorrow's signing is for $100. And then I think I have 2 or 3 on the 27th. I want to say they're all either between 100, 125 on Saturday. I've got like 3 and they're all 125. Yeah, know your worth. Stop taking these low ass signings, okay, y'all? Like, make it make sense because trust me, the other folks, the people that's giving them to you, they're just keeping your money. Bye.